Super cheesy, that works.
Yeah, see? Wine and cheese.
I like that. There you go. You got the jokes today.
Right?
So he's on it.
I'm ready. Already.
What's going on, everybody? Cigar Titan here once again with my good friend Brother Stogie. Say hello to people.
Yo, Titan fam.
And Brother Stogie, we're going to do a couple of different things today. We are going to do the core unboxing from LuxuryCigarClub.com, but we got something else we're going to do for them.
Yeah, this one actually came recommended from another one of our subscribers. We are going to do a wine pairing.
Okay.
With one of these cigars.
Now, we've had wine on the episode before. I drink wine frequently on the episodes. We also did the Snoop Dogg 19 Crimes on a previous episode, but this is a little bit different because we haven't actually gone through and done an official wine pairing.
Right, we're gonna swirl it around the glass. We're gonna see what notes come from the stick and what notes come from the wine, and we're gonna pair them together and see why it matches or why it don't.
All right, you ready to get started?
Yeah, let's get it.
Let's drink. Hey, welcome back, everybody. So like we said at the beginning of the episode, this week we're going to go through the April core box from LuxuryCigarClub.com. Pretty excited about that. Yeah. But we're gonna try to get white girl wasted too, drinking this wine.
All right, princess. That's just you right here, but I'm gonna warn y'all now as this show continues that we had to shoot that little B-roll footage that you saw, and that took a couple of takes.
Which took a couple drinks.
Right? So, let's have some fun, baby.
All right, so what do you want to start with? Do you want to start with the wine this week, Brother Stogie, or do you want to start with the cigars?
Ah, man, let's start with the cigars.
All right, I like your thinking.
Go ahead and get cut up. I got this Yayo TC, you know what I'm saying?
I actually
right
had that. That was in their box for
February,
yes.
February. LuxuryCigarClub.com. Nice little short smoke right there.
And today I'm going to be smoking out of the April core box the Punch Kung Pao Toro. I love the name of this cigar, and actually it's got a really cool band. Get that in shot. Ooh, there you go. All right, so this particular cigar, the profile on this one is a medium plus. The wrapper is from the USA. The binder is Honduran, and the filler is a mixed bag of Brazilian, Honduran, Mexican, and I believe Dominican Republic. If these are abbreviations for countries, then I nailed that. If not, feel free to call me.
Brazilian Republic. It's a real thing.
Okay, all right, cool. We're on the right track. The size of this is a 6x52, so this is a perfect cigar. And one of the unique things about this, I don't know if you could see it when I held it up the first time, but there's actually an exposed foot on that cigar. So I'm really interested in giving this one a shot. Should probably cut it up though before. So Brother Stogie, what's the first one we want to start with tonight?
We had to bring this freak show back.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody was posting on Instagram.
Yeah.
I posted on Instagram while I was doing some grilling. You know what I'm saying? And you came back and you posted it on Facebook.
I think it has to do with the marketing, honestly.
I think so too, but it went perfect because LCC had that clown stick, you know what I'm saying, the last box, and it was only right that you go get this bottle. You know, so I got some in here.
Keep it in the circuits. Keep it in the circuits.
You know what I'm saying? I'm pouring some more. I prefer the red wines. You know what I'm saying? Got the bitter red and sweet red. More like a bitter, a little bit of sweet.
I prefer no floaties in my wine. There we go.
No floaties, no floaties.
No floaties.
Man.
Got
I don't know where the floaties came from, but you know,
it's a cigar. So what are your initial thoughts?
Well, off this Yayo TC, it's like nice and earthy. Not too many flavor transitions, just like a real earthy note off of it. But that's why I'm drinking the red wine with it, because you know, a little swirl. See that? Bring the fruit in. You know what I'm saying? It's like a little fruit bowl in a glass.
Right. So your red wines, typically, like your your Merlots, or as Brother Stogie would say,
Cabernet Sauvignon,
and your
Merlots.
Merlots. That's right. We did a little Merlot thing
You know what I'm
before.
saying? A little Merlot.
Those tend to be your heavier wines, your more full-bodied wines. So typically when you're going to pair something up with a red wine, some good ideas for food would be
A steak,
okay.
juicy burger,
Yep.
maybe a little fettuccine Alfredo.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If you get a Cabernet Sauvignon that's not so thick, you know, you get a little strawberries, want to be
Okay.
sexy. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A little filet mignon. You know what I'm saying? Some shrimp. You know, want to be fancy. You know what I'm saying?
Not the filet mignon.
Filet mignon.
I can't even not say that right.
You know what?
The whiteness in me will not let me say it wrong.
The movie I got that from is not one of the greatest movies, but it's one of the movies that'll get you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? From Joanna Man.
Joanna Man?
Joanna Man.
Joanna Man.
It's when a man played the NBA, did some stupid shit, and he got kicked out of the NBA. Now he went to the NBA, WNBA, and played as a woman.
Definitely have not seen that.
You know what I'm
movie.
saying? But our boy, you know what I'm saying? Forgot his name. But his character in the movie was Puff Smokey Smoke. You know what I'm saying? Went to the restaurant, was getting all fancy, and he was country. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me get some shrimps and some strawberries. You know what I'm saying? Little filet mignon, big hunk of meat, pink on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Filet mignon. My wife hates how I say that shit too. Filet mignon. Sorry.
I am not good at pronouncing the names of anything. Anything that requires like the rolling of your tongue or anything like that. Nope.
Right?
Nope, not gonna get it.
So dark and white. Yeah, right?
Nailed it.
Right?
Nailed it.
Got a little theme going on here. Huh? So, what are you drinking and why do you prefer the white wine?
So I actually enjoy both. I do enjoy a red from time to time, but I do tend to be more partial to white wines, and that's simply just because I find that if I drink a lot of red wine, I tend to get a headache. I can't explain it. I don't know why that is. But when I drink red wine, it just sits with me better. I don't get the headaches. I don't get the dehydrated feeling when I wake up in the morning or anything like that. So I'm more partial to the white wines. This particular one is actually the 19 Crimes Chardonnay. This is a 2020. We actually had another, like we said earlier, 19 Crimes. We had the Snoop Dogg variant of this wine on an earlier episode. So if you haven't seen that one, go check out that episode after you check out this episode and let us know what you think.
Right.
But I think white wine goes perfectly with a medium to light-bodied cigar. You don't want anything, this is kind of like the same thing with whiskeys, right? You don't want anything that's going to be too heavy that completely overpowers or overshadows the taste and the flavor notes of your cigar, because this is the main entree right here.
Right.
This is like your appetizer. This should complement your main entree.
Right.
And so for the white wines, those typically don't tend to be very heavy-bodied wines, and so they pair very well with medium to light-bodied cigars.
I mean, so if you choose, especially with those, you know, with the Merlots and the Cabernet Sauvignons, you know, I would usually do a sweeter wine with a medium mild-bodied cigar. And then switch it on up, I would do the more bolder, bittersweet wines with the more bolder, mild to full-bodied cigar. Because I don't want all that sweetness, especially, but I don't really drink the, what's that called? The Stella Rosa?
The Stella Rosa.
Yeah, I don't really do the Stella Rosa because it's too sweet. And it just kind of messes up the whole flavor palette when you try to drink that with a full-bodied cigar.
Yeah, there are some rosés out there that I enjoy from time to time, but I like a nice balance between the sweet and the dry. I don't like something to taste like pure sugar. Like, it shouldn't taste like a Gatorade when I'm drinking it.
Yeah,
there should be a nice balance between that sweetness, the body of the wine, and that dryness you get from wine.
Almost like a dope Kool-Aid.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep, exactly.
All right, so next up on the list is the Big Sky, the Madison Toro. Boom, look, check it out.
It's a nice looking stick. It's a nice
right?
looking stick.
There it is. Look at
sexy.
that.
That is sexy.
Nice, sexy, expensive looking band right there.
I did actually, Brother Stogie, I forgot to mention the MSRP on this one, so.
So I'll back up for him.
Thank you.
For his
Appreciate
cigar. MSRP on that stick, that punch, is only $6.
That's not bad. That's good.
Right? So let's see. So the profile on this Madison Toro is a medium Wrapper Nicaraguan. Binder is Mexican. Filler Nicaraguan. 6x25 by 52 ring gauge.
Okay. I like the 52 ring gauges.
You know, 52 ring gauge. You know, let's see if we get some flavor notes up in here. Let's see what it say. All components made for a spicy and enjoyable experience that is best enjoyed alone. Like by yourself or like with water?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or by yourself with some water?
By yourself with some
okay.
water.
MSRP on this bad boy is $13.50.
Okay, that's not a bad price.
Right.
Price.
So let's see.
What are we rounding this box out with this month?
The Room 101 Farce Habano Lonsdale. Profile on this one is a medium plus. Wrapper is Ecuadorian. Binder Indonesian. Filler is Dominican Republic, USA, and Nicaragua.
No puros.
No puros in
this time.
box.
We have some very well-rounded, well-cultured cigars in the box this month.
You know what I'm saying? Some of them everywhere. So the size of this one is 6.5, about 42 ring gauge, a little smaller. You know what I'm saying? Notes, expect sweet and spicy notes of vanilla, pepper, and chocolate.
I like the spicy vanilla thing.
I always like cigars that got some
me.
chocolate in it.
Spicy
You know what I'm
vanilla.
saying? Anything that's going to increase the complexion of this chocolate man right here, I'ma smoke it. You know what I'm saying? MSRP on this bad boy is $10.50. You know what I'm saying? So you figure $10.50 plus $13.50, that's almost $24
It's about
right
$29
there.
for the
Plus
whole thing.
$6. You know, it's almost at $30-something right there. But this box is how much?
$18.99.
At LuxuryCigarClub.com. Man, stop playing. You don't get you a box. Stop playing. $18.
And shout out to all the subscribers who have reached out to Luxury Cigar Club and signed up for a monthly subscription. You guys know, if you've gotten your boxes already, exactly what we've been talking about on the last several episodes. When it comes to Luxury Cigar Club, you are not going to find a better deal for premium cigars than you are at LuxuryCigarClub.com.
And it's always something different, man.
It's always something different.
Different
we have yet
sizes.
to get the same thing in a box yet since we've been getting boxes from Luxury Cigar Club.
Different ring gauges, you name it. Check this out. So, over the weekend, right? For all my followers that follow me on Instagram.
Right.
Okay? We had a little challenge. It was a secret song challenge. So it's pretty much a song that you listen to by yourself that nobody else will listen to, right? So I was like, oh man, shout out to Cigars Artist. He's the one who tagged me first and kind of started this nonsense. So he did something about Sinead O'Connor, I think. I was like, you a gangster for that. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add my little 2 cents on it. So I posted mine. Whitney Houston. I just want to dance with somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm a G. You know
I know
what I'm
you
saying?
do.
So the rules of this contest on IG was you have to repost. I was gonna tag a whole bunch of people up to 10. That's all ID lets you tag, and you have to repost it with the song that you wouldn't roll up to your homie's house
or anywhere for that matter.
Bumping with your windows down. So the funny part, right? Everybody was doing it. You know, it's my boy Luke John Official. He threw in his 2 cents. But I had a homeboy, and I'm not gonna say his name because he wanted to remain anonymous during this, right? We had a long, lengthy conversation about this contest. Man, this contest is not difficult, bro. You know, it's real easy. Just pick a song that you wouldn't roll over to my house during a smoke session with the windows down. Sing, you know what I'm saying? Having a good time. Windows rolled up. He was like, man, I don't have none. Like, dude,
lying. You are lying.
Every dude has a song that they play in the car
Every one
that
of
they
us.
would not let nobody else listen to, right? So, like, it's not that hard, bro. Just throw something on there, man. So he tried to do some Frank Sinatra bill. But you lying, bro.
No.
You playing with
And you shouldn't be ashamed of bumping Frank Sinatra.
You know what I'm saying? I'm black and I still bump Frank Sinatra.
right.
Especially when I just ride home in traffic, I bump Frank Sinatra. So, to the point though, right? So we, long DM conversation, almost for no reason, because he's trying to fight posting this song. I'm like, bro, I just posted Whitney Houston. I want to dance with somebody. Just post it. He was like, well, will Megan Thee Stallion count? Why, what you mean? He was like, Megan Thee Stallion, the rapper. I was like, okay, would you bump Megan Thee Stallion coming to my house to have a smoke? He was like, nah. He was like, well then Megan Thee Stallion counts. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's okay that you would do a brother that enjoys listening to Megan Thee Stallion. I wouldn't tell nobody that. I wouldn't roll to my boy's house bumping Megan Thee Stallion. She got some good hits, but he wouldn't all listen to them. But that counts as a contest.
Even know who she is.
You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Chardonnay. I'm pretty sure Megan Thee Stallion knows somebody named Chardonnay.
Right.
You know what
I'm a little afraid to say what my music choice was, drinking the Chardonnay and everything.
But this dude, he fought me to the tooth, bro, because he did not want nobody to know on his timeline that he bumped Megan Thee Stallion.
Nothing wrong with that.
So when this video turns off, make sure you go WAP. There you go. That's on right there. WAP. There you go. Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Now I know who you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about now?
I know who Cardi B is. I know what a WAP is.
You know what a so Anglo right now,
I've heard, of this thing called a WAP. I've heard of it. Yeah.
Heard of this thing called a WAP.
Yeah.
Y'all hear what I gotta put up with? Y'all hear this? Cowboy, do you hear what I gotta put up with? Huh? Do you hear this, bro? Have mercy.
Hey.
He heard what
So
a WAP
you want to
is.
hear what my music
You
choice
know what
was?
the acronym to WAP is?
Winning. Always.
Put this cookie right in your face. Swipe your nose like a credit card.
Okay, so what was your song choice? Because you sure didn't tag me on it.
So, no, I didn't. There's a reason for that. So my song choice definitely, but I have no shame. I'd probably bump this anywhere I go anyway, with you in the car, with the windows rolled down. Anything Celine Dion. I'm actually a big Celine Dion fan.
You would not bump that in the car with me.
No, I
I
absolutely
would not allow you to bump that in the car with me. You would not see our big asses in that truck listening to Celine damn Dion. Beautiful woman, but we not listening to that together.
Man, that woman's got a.
There's a limit to our bromance.
That woman has got a set of pipes on her. I tell you.
Dion is our limit, bro. So, I thought you was gonna say like NWA. You know what I'm saying?
No, I bump NWA.
Little Easy A. You know what I'm saying?
Easy A.
Easy A. Easy E.
Easy E. Easy A was a movie.
Free show.
Free
show.
The free show, right?
Free show.
Let's see what I gotta put up with.
I said Easy A.
You said Easy A. So, Brother Stogie, before we move on to the next wine here, what was the cost of the freak show? Because we talked a little bit about finding some nice budget wines and some wines that are maybe a little more on the bougie side.
So I think so. Stater Brothers played me. You know what I'm saying? They put their little sales stickers on there.
Okay.
But they do that dumb stuff like buy 4 bottles, get them for this price. Why would I buy 4 bottles at one time? You know what I'm saying?
Maybe you roll like that.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the freak show was $24. This one we about to drink on now, which is the Federalist Red Blend aged in bourbon barrels for 6 months. Look at that. Oh, look at that.
I like that. I like that.
That eagle up there?
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah. So I got this specifically because it says it was aged in bourbon barrels. I'm about to pour some more. Nope, don't want to pour no more. I'm gonna put that down. Specifically because it said bourbon aged barrels. So let's see. Give it a little swirl.
It's got some legs on it.
This is a little sweeter.
Okay.
Oh, it's a little stronger. Flavors are real subtle though.
Okay.
You know, so I can smell the fruit, but it's like a real soft fruit taste coming off of it.
Okay.
Which means this would be another perfect cigar for a medium plus full body cigar.
Okay. So I am drinking. What is that? Destate Lant Duchess Sauvignon Blanc by Marble.
Hey, Ryre. Hey, Ryre.
Why do I always get? I swear I get the cigars with the craziest names, the wines with the craziest names. And that first one, the 19 Crimes, was actually pretty good. A little bit more on the sweeter side, not very dry. Very smooth.
Very smooth.
Very smooth. So the 19 Crimes, I think, sent me back. It was like $8.99 roughly at Total Wine. The Nesbitt was about
The Nesbitt?
was about $29.99.
You all right, bro?
I'm good.
You gonna make it to the end of the video?
I'll make it. This was about $29.99 at Total Wine. Definitely a difference in the taste for sure. And this one, I don't know if I mentioned, was a hard Chardonnay, and I believe this one is the Sauvignon Blanc. So a lot smoother off of the initial sip.
Y'all see his face getting droopy?
Very good, very good. You'll know when you have a good Chardonnay. If you've had your Chardonnay for way too long or you got a bad Chardonnay, it actually takes on more of a yellowed color. It looks more like apple juice than what you see here, which is kind of a clear yellow color in the glass. So if you've got a Chardonnay that looks more like apple juice, like what you see over there on that table, probably want to get rid of that and buy another bottle, because there's odds are the air has gotten into the bottle and it's been oxidized and it starts to turn more of that yellowish brown color.
Why ain't it last that long in my house? No.
So brother, so before we go, we wanted to talk a little bit about the last video in the contest that we're running for the Neewer 250 count humidor. What you got to say about that?
So, it's a big contest, you know what I'm saying? So we want to run it for another week. So make sure, if you haven't done so, go into the comments, hashtag NewAirUSA, and remember, the most important part of the rules of this contest is you have to be following Neewer somewhere.
Be it Facebook, Instagram,
Facebook, Twitter.
Yep.
You know, so when we pull the winner, we're gonna verify your name and y'all linked up somewhere, so you win. So if we pull your name, you're not following nowhere, you're not gonna win.
That's right, we gotta move on to the next.
Yes.
But don't leave the comment on this video. Go back and watch our last video, which was choosing the right humidor for you, and leave the comment down below in that video.
Yes, exactly.
Only one entry per subscriber, and unfortunately we're only able to run this contest in the continental United States, so.
Do it again, could you?
Continental.
Okay, so we gonna end this shit before this wine kicks in a little bit too much. The princess over here is starting to kick in. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Did a little wine pairing for y'all. Shout out to Big Ash. Shout out to Mr. Brian on IG. You know, if they hit me up via messenger on Instagram just to say, what's up, Brother Stogie? Hey, we message with the Cigar Titans. Y'all some cool dudes. We appreciate that. Shout out to Big Rob Gillespie, who you know what I'm saying? Who's like, hey, do a wine pairing. Y'all always doing bourbon and whiskey and all that. We be getting jumped from like all different sides, from the people who don't drink alcohol. Hey man, why y'all being all biased? You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't do a cola special or something? You know what I'm saying? Cigars are. You know what I'm saying?
Raul.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? Yep. We got you and we listen. So if you want to throw down some ideas down there on what you want to see from Cigar Titans, please leave a comment down below. Talk to us. The comments are blowing up and we respond to all of them. Yes.
I'm still catching up from the last video. I swear to God, I looked at that, I was like,
right?
Like, no. Like, so pressed on time. But I promise, I will get back to everybody in the comments.
But it's gonna be one of us. One of us gonna thumbs it up, one of us gonna comment back.
Yes.
So talk to us, you know what I'm saying? If you're new to our channel, welcome to the Titan fam. Press that subscribe button and join everybody. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button. Smash that like button.
We likes our likes.
We likes our likes. You know what I'm saying? Hit that bell notification. You get a new notification every time. The Cigar Titans, Merlot,
Chardonnay.
and Pinot Grigio over there.
Chardonnay and Sauvignon Blanc.
You gotta hurry up, cut this shit out. Till next time, live how you smoke how you live. And that's smooth, baby.
We'll see you guys next time.